Hi, welcome to Bamboo Archery in Setiawak, Puchong. My name is Anwar Saad from Eureka Archery. And for today, we would like to review this bow by Taurus. And this is called the UN bow. Now, what makes this bow interesting, if you can see it here, it actually has a reflex here as well, a deflex on the handle, and of course, the superbly long sears. Take a look at that. The sears here, looking at this estimate, it could be about possibly 15 to 16 inches long just by eyeballing it, but look at that, it's really long. Long sears. And what you can see here on the material on the back, on the belly side, this is actually full wood, it's not actually real wood. And this is how the handle looks like. Slim and slick with a very long serving here, exclusive to Taurus models of the bow. And the brace height is quite high. And what we have measured just now from the tip to tip, the length is 52.5 inches. This particular bow is rated at 45 pounds, and this is how the bow looks like. For some of you, for some of the Eureka Archery subscribers and our existing archers, some of you or most of you actually have the crab bow, the Meng-yuen crab bow by Elong Archery. Technically, this is the same design, but this is the laminated version. I will be shooting some arrows with this. Maybe we'll try at 12 meters here, and you'll be seeing it from this side. I'll be using the Taurus 400 spine 4 fletches, and we're gonna get it at about 11 GPP at my draw length of 29.5 inches. So let's knock the arrow at the 90-degree mark, like that, and we're gonna be shooting it right there. So let's try that. So I'm not doing any follow-throughs or anything, I'm just keeping it as steady as possible. And from what I feel, beyond 28 going to 29, there is a slight stack, slightly. And I wouldn't be pulling it anymore because that's not my draw length. But for the first 2 arrows, at least that's what I feel. Let me retrieve that and we'll shoot a couple more. Alright, second end using this bow, the Yuan bow. Yuan, they're potato. So we'll try the 400 spine Taurus fist. 90 degrees. And let's try this. Second arrow of the Taurus 400 with the 4 flash. I mean, using the 3 fingers like this, you can't go wrong. Point it, anchor it exactly where you are anchoring. That one goes away off because it's going up and down. Now, Ronald actually gave me these arrows to try. These are the Pentathlon Traditional Extreme by Beppo. Heavy shafts with lighter points, but overall heavy. Okay, heavy arrows by Beppo. It actually flies a lot better. Why is that? I don't know. I'm not the expert, but it feels better. Yeah, exactly. So let's take a look together at how the arrow is placed there at 12 meters using this particular bow. So you can see there using the bear paw. The bear paw arrows actually groups very nicely without even trying so hard, whereas the slightly lighter arrows, I have a little bit of issue in placing the shot where I want it to be. Again, archer's fault, not equipment's fault. But with these bear paw heavy arrows, very nice. So after this, we'll try with a thumb draw, and then I'll give you my final verdict of the UN bow by Taurus. Just put here gently and adjust the targets. Okay, let's try thumb draw with the UN bow. Alright, UN bow thumb draw. First off, let's try the 400 spine carbon arrows with the 4 fletch Taurus. There we go, 90 degrees. So this bow is again at 45 pounds. So let's try. That was a bit high. Okay, second arrow. Okay. Okay, so that was the heavier one. So we'll go now to the Beb-Por Panthalon, traditional extreme heavy arrows. Okay. Yep, as expected, performs much better for me with a much more flexible spine, but heavier in weight. Yep. And lastly, the Taurus Carbon 500 with the 4 fletch. Okay, here we go. Yeah, 500 spine works better, obviously, with this bow. But after this arrow, I'll give you what I truly feel about the Yuan bow. Okay, so in terms of the performance, not bad. However, after reaching 29 inches draw, because my draw length is 29.5, once I reach 29, getting closer to my eyelash here, that's where my 29.5 is, I start to feel some stack, some at this point. If I pull it anymore, it will be the wall. At least that's for me. Shooting wise, releasing it with a thumb draw. For the first arrow, I accidentally put it down here, so the arrow went all the way up. But after managing it back here, using heavier arrows at 500 spine, you're able to group it much better. In terms of hand shock, I don't feel it. Releasing it, my hands, you can see, is quite steady. I'm not fighting against the bow or anything. Of course, if you're doing khatra, whether it's forward, sideways, whatever you fancy, you can do that. But out of the box like this, pulling it back, shooting it, you don't need that much movement with your left hand. You can just keep it up like that to shoot. The bow is compact enough, very aggressive here on the handles. However, you can see here the working part of the limb is only about 6 inches. So there could be a lot of stress here on this limb. You can actually see it there in the light, how aggressive that is. But maybe for some of you who does fast shooting, speed shooting, this is the kind of bow that you can go for. Number one, it has a longer sear. Again, that's a longer lever for you. And if you're doing short draws, like 26 inches, 27 inches, this bow can actually be really, really comfortable to shoot. So this is how the bow looks like, some close-ups. You can see the nice full wood on the back and on the belly side. You will also see the transitions here and the laminates on the sear, very, very long sear. So this is how the bow looks like, very nice. So if you'd like to know more about this bow, you can find us out at Eureka Archery. Our website is eurekaarchery.com. We're also available on Facebook, on YouTube, and also on Instagram. So until next time, be an archer today.